Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use a Copilot AI from Microsoft. In this particular example guys, we're going to use very balanced over here on the settings creative mode that will help us to start a business. In the first example that we're going to go over here guys, we're going to ask what products are good to start an e-commerce business in 2024 based on Google Trends. Let's see. In the previous video, guys, we used Bart AI to start a dropshipping store. We got amazing results. We got Google Trends, all the top search products around Christmas. We got amazing. You definitely want to go out on the channel and find this video as well. Let's see how the Copilot will perform in comparison with. So what we're having over here, let's see. That's a great question. E-commerce, dynamic competitive, blah blah blah. Sustainable products, consumers are becoming more. That's not what I'm looking for. Give me exact products. You see, that's not good. How about stop? We need to stop replying. Okay. Sustainable products, personalized products, smart products. That's not what I'm looking. How about based on search volume? What are the most searched products recently on Bing search? It didn't answer us for Google search. I think we all know why, but they cannot skip the question for Bing search. Let's see. Based on the web search results, same thing. Oh my gosh, this is very bad, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like I cannot recommend you because they simply cannot help us. Can you even give us a practical information aside from generic sustainable products examples? Let's see. Keep giving us this same tech. I'm sorry if you're not satisfied with previous answer. I was trying to give you some trending categories of products that if you want to check, where do you sending me? So if you want a more practical information, you can check out some of the resources that I found from my tool. For example, so guys, if you pay very close attention, if you watch other videos, we did case studies. Bing is very strong of giving you sources. It's giving you links to the website. It's not strong of building its own conclusions, which I don't know. If we click on this, for example, they give us a practical e-commerce, which provides news, tips, guidance, and examples of online e-commerce. If you click on this one, why would I click on this one? Charts of 2024, outlook of global CEOs, January 24. Oh, it looks like some blog post or something. Also, they gave us how to start a business from scratch, guide from Shopify, another useful resource, guide to comma, crazy egg. So guys, I cannot recommend you using a Copilot for starting a business or any real life advice or real life navigation or tutorial how to do something. Obviously, so far I can tell you that Bart AI is the winner. It beat ChatGPT. ChatGPT has outdated information and very confusing generic propositions and answers. So if you really want to look to find, we created a Shopify business using Bart AI. Go out and find the video. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to utilize Microsoft Copilot AI assistant. This is something very new and a lot of people are not aware of. There are small settings that you should be aware of prior you start using it. As you can see over here, the conversation style is divided by 3 different sections, which gives you different type of questions, which could be more creative, which means you're not gonna get the exact answer, or you can work with more precise. So the way how you can actually communicate with it is by simply clicking the way that works the best for you. Now, for example, over here, we can shift to more precise, and we're going to ask a question that requires very precise answer. For example, we are going to ask how much the US dollar depreciated since the Great Depression. This is a very good, very precise question. There is no wiggle room over here because we know exactly when, 1929, we have the Great Depression, and we are having over here the exact numbers. So you can see over here, the value of the US dollar has fluctuated since the Great Depression, influenced by various factors. During the Great Depression, prices slumped, which is reflected in the value of the dollar. However, it's important to note that from 2011 to 2019, the US dollar appreciated by 23% against the broad basket of other currencies. This appreciation was due to the fact that this is not what we're asking, right, guys? However, the value of the dollar can also be influenced by domestic economic conditions. For instance, the cut dramatically. So the value of the US GDP decreased dramatically in the first quarter, Great Depression, dropping to. Give me the difference in $1 valuation between 1929 and 2023. How much does $1 depreciated? That's the accurate question over here, guys. Okay, value of $1 in 1929, value of $1 in 2023. According to the inflation calculator, $1 in 1929 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $17.94 2024. This means that the value of $1 has depreciated by approximately $16.94 over 95 years ago. Please note that this is approximation and actual value can vary based on various factors such as changes of. I don't think this is accurate, my dear friends. So again, $1 in 1929 is or was equivalent in purchasing power. So in $1 in 1929 you could have buy stuff that worth 17, almost $18. Okay, this means that the value of $1 has depreciated approximately $16. So you understand that depreciation, if these numbers are accurate, depreciation is a real thing, and it's taken away a lot of purchasing power from the people who are actually participating in the US economy. But this is very important, again, guys, to give you a heads up. Every time when you're looking for a very straight up information and precise metrics, you want to use the precise mode over here on top. Remember what we did over here, right? you want to come over here and set precise mode for the AI companion. Okay, for more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video we're going to go through the Copilot AI assistant from Bing. AI Copilot is simply helping you to analyze and distinguish a very complicated material, studying material that can simply analyze information for you and give you analysis. Let's dive into the actual functions and let's see what is the main point of using the Copilot versus using the Bing Chat AI or using Bing AI or using ChatGPT. So in our example over here, we are going to ask what were the top performing stocks in 2023, excuse me. Now we're sending the algorithm going back through the whole Bing search, try to identify the top performing US stocks. Okay, just look at this. The top performing stocks in 2023 among the companies that trade in the major US exchanges with capitalization of at least $1 billion were Gene Medical International, 3000%. Soleno Therapeutics, okay. Carvana, 1000%. Carvana, my dear friends. Okay, Bridge Bio. Wow, that's amazing, guys. So you see how you can get any financial information, and they also give you a couple of links underneath. How about best performed crypto in 2023? Let's see, can we get some information about the cryptocurrencies as well? It's very, very interesting. And then, guys, we're going to ask for particular suggestions or predictions. The best performing cryptocurrencies of 2023 with a market cap of at least 300 million were Conflux, 700%, guys. Injective, 600%. Singularity Net, 400%. Render Token, Solana, 161. Bitcoin, 152. Ripple, 127. Compound, 126. Autos, Lido. Unbelievable. So guys, here is how you can actually extract financial information very quick with just like a couple of clicks without the need to spend an hours, going through different analysis or trying to find something that is spread within like different blocks, different charts. With 2-3 clicks you get where you're going. Can you tell us what are the market expectations for these stocks and cryptos in 2024? Right now we want to get what Wall Street is saying, what analysts are saying, what advisors are saying. These people are going on CNBC, they're talking, and all this has been left as interview information on the net. So let's see, can Bing actually go out and find this and interface, searching for market expectations. Doing good. Actually, I would say that now the Copilot is doing very, very well, much better than asking for a business plan or something of sort of. Okay, now when we ask a very detailed information and using the precise setting on the filter, this is how you get things done, guys. Now the Copilot is extracting the information about what is the market set as a ratings, buy, sell, and they also give us the expectations for the price target. So they're expecting the highs and the lows. They're expecting the stock to outperform, beat previous year, or simply reach its peak and converge. So this is something very interesting. This is how you extract majority of the information, guys. I would say this is probably one of the best prompts, the best way to utilize the Copilot so far I've seen. And you need to know exactly which AI tool is doing the best job in what, so you can differentiate your choices when you have a multitasking. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how you should use the Copilot AI assistant from Bing AI. Okay, very important. Copilot is working differently than the Bart AI or ChatGPT. They're working differently because they're good for different things. So the first thing I want to highlight, you want to come over here on bing.com, you want to log in, create your account, and click on the small icon on the Copilot next to the search bar. Now, when you actually launch the Copilot, I want you to focus on the three settings above. Choose the conversation style. I always use precise simply because I'm using it for business or finance, analyzing data, big data, trying to make predictions. So in this particular example, we're going to click on the lower right corner. Do you see the small keyboard icon? You click on it. Then you click ask me anything, and in this particular example, guys, we are going to ask about best retirement plans. Can you give us a list of best retirement plans in 2024 with great returns and low cost expense ratio? Okay guys, so we're going to go and send the algorithm back to Bing search, and he's going to extract all the people's reviews. So somebody used this retirement fund, this wealth manager, this wealth advisor, and it's gonna garner all the information, who is happy from the service, who isn't, who got what they're looking for, and who did not. Okay, look at this. Here's the list of the best retirement income funds in 2024 with great returns, low cost expense ratios according to Forbes. Okay, so you see what it did? It went out there, you find the most reliable or one of the most reliable sources, and it spit the information from it. So we have a Schwab balance funds, return is 6.8%, expense ratio is 0.4, which is kind of high, guys. You see Vanguard Wellington Fund, it's only 0.2. Return is 7.9%. You see, now we're talking. Lower expense ratio, higher returns. Not a financial advice. Dodge and Cox Income Fund, 2.8%, 0.4. You see, the top four, they have like expense ratio varies between 0.2 to 0.5. We're going to the lower 5, 6, 7, 8. They're much more expensive. T-Row Price Dividend Growth Fund. Okay, so expense ratio 0.6, returns 11%. But as you can see over here, they are focusing on the dividend growth fund. And I'm kind of little more interesting. What is this? So if we hold our finger and we copy this one and paste it again, and tell me more about this. And here we're going to paste it. So because there is a dividend in the name, so I presume there's a portfolio of dividend securities. But remember, dividends are also taxed. So no matter, even if you reinvest dividends, you still have to pay taxes on them, right? And remember, dividends could be cut from the company at any time. There is no rule for them not cutting or preventing them from cutting the dividends. So this is something that I want you to be aware, guys. So let's see. So the T-Row Price Dividend Growth Fund is a mutual fund that primarily invests in the dividends capable increases, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the fund assets totaling among $21 billion. Okay. What they have, the fund has returned 3.8% over the past 3 years. That's kind of low. 3.8% over the last 3 years. 3 years were 2023, 2022, 2021. 2021 was the strongest year for everything. I don't know where they were. The fund has returned, okay, over the past 5 years, the past decade, the fund has returned 10%. That's still kind of low, guys. I don't know, maybe I have different expectations. But essentially, this is how you can find the best information, or at least very valuable information with just a couple of clicks if you just know what kind of prompts and what you ask for, guys. If you appreciate this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel, guys, and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use Copilot from Bing AI. If you come over here, create your account and log in into bing.com, you have this small icon next to the search bar, the colorful one. You want to click on it, right? You will have a new chat window over here with 3 different types of conversions. So we have more creative answers given from the actual Copilot. You have more balanced and you have more precise. I always work with more precise simply because we're working with numbers, with estimates, with predictions, everything related to investing, business related stuff. So in this particular example, I want to show you, all you gotta do is to click on the lower right corner where you see the small keyboard. The next step over here, guys, is to click on the lower right corner where you see the small keyboard sign. In this particular example, guys, we are going to ask, please write internship or job cover letter for job at the bank or any other major financial institution. So the way how Bing AI and Copilot works is essentially they generate all the information that is input in the actual search on Bing. This is not Google search, this is Bing search. So everything that anyone has ever put it as a course, as a program, as advice, feedback, suggestions, they generate all that. They garner all like the most highly rated templates for job offers, for internship, for cover letters, and they're gonna give you a summary of it. So if you look at over here what we generate, it's absolutely amazing. Even the font looks like it's so legitimate. Like you can click on the upper right corner and you can simply copy. You see, we just copy the exact template. So we have a very nice structure. I would say this is a formal structure. You have your name, your address, your city, state, zip code, your email address, today's date, and then you have your actual future potential employee, right? The recipient's name, bank's address, city. Okay, I'm writing to express my interest in the job, whatever job you're applying for. It could be an internship, could be apprenticeship, right? Position in the name of the company that was advertised on, let's say, Yahoo Finance. As a finance student, okay, or finance professional, as we mentioned, you might have some experience. You're looking to, find the work and you have a strong interest in their industry and in their company. I'm excited to, have this opportunity and to contribute to your team. In my coursework, I'm profound understanding. You see, guys, it definitely needs some tweaks here and there, but you understand where I'm going, right? This is the best way you can extract value. I've been using Copilot and Bing AI chat for other purposes, such as planning your trip or GPS, location navigation. It doesn't work so well. Or like give me like top products to sell on Shopify or for like e-commerce. It doesn't give suggestions, but when you ask for a core, very straightforward, like an old school business, like methodology, paperwork, analysis, like big data, it works so well. It works like so good. So this one, templates for like business, for letters, for documents, it works so well. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Copilot from Microsoft Bing AI. This is a very important assistant that is performing the best. I find it so far based on my case studies in the business analytical numbers game. If you want to write a particular document or fill up a particular document or create a template of a invitation, cover letter, a job offer, resume, that type of documents, it does do a very good job. There are particular flaws. You want to make sure you watch my other case studies and videos on the actual AI assistant, but in this example over here I'm going to show you how you can craft a sales offer and how you can actually promote this sales offer using a marketing strategy. The first thing you want to do, you want to log into your Bing account. You want to come over here on the actual Copilot, and then I want you to set the conversation style at precise. You see the three options: creative, balanced, and precise. We always work with precise when we do business propositions or anything related to sales. Then I want you to go ahead and click on the lower right corner at the small keyboard icon. Here we're going to create our prompt and we're going to ask very detailed questions. In this example, I am selling car insurance. Please give me a very targeted sales pitch with highly engaging strategies to close at least 9 out of 10 customers. So guys, we gave the general idea. We present who we are and we set our goals to set at least 9 out of 10 rate of success. So now let's see what the actual Copilot can do for us. And you can replace this with whatever job you have, whatever goals you have. It's supposed to work. I cannot guarantee you, but every single strategy is the same. So obviously they're trying to reach out in the cold calling manner over here. This is the sales pitch. Hello, I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to talk about something that we all need, but hope we never have to use car insurance. It's not just about compliance with the law, it's about peace of mind. Okay, highlighting the benefits. Our car insurance policy is designed with your needs in mind. It offers comprehensive coverage that protects you, your vehicle, and others on the road. We cover everything from collision damage, theft, to personal injury. Personalizing the pitch. You see guys, it works very, very well if you really know how to ask, how to create the prompts. It's all about the prompts. I can probably create 1000 videos here only with different prompts in different businesses, so you guys can actually see how it works. To be very clear, I tried to use Copilot and AI Bing chat for e-commerce, for Shopify, for dropshipping. It didn't work. So they cannot give you like a business advice, but they can follow the line of like law, and they can follow the line of formal documentation, invitation, like this particular type of stuff, like motivation or sales pitch. It's very, very good stuff. You see, imagine driving on the rainy day and suddenly a tree falls and damages your car. You see, they even try to create empathy, try to give you a brief overview and example what you could expect by getting this idea. I'm not into insurance at all, guys. I'm not hyped about it. I just came to my mind because I know that this is very hard product to sell. Any type of insurance is hard product to sell because people are paying for something that they hope never gonna use, right? Anyway, I think we got plenty of replies and we got the point proven that this is how you can utilize the Copilot from Microsoft AI to create not only business plan, business strategy, but you could also create a sales pitch. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe and like this video. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to utilize Microsoft Copilot AI assistant. This is something very, very new and a lot of people are not aware of. There are small settings that you should be aware of prior you start using it. As you can see over here, the conversation style is divided by 3 different sections, which gives you different type of questions, which could be more creative, which means you're not gonna get the exact answer, or you can work with more precise. So the way how you can actually communicate with it is by simply clicking the way that works the best for you. Now, our example over here, we can shift to more precise, and we're going to ask a question that requires very, very precise answer. For example, we are going to ask how much the US dollar depreciated since the Great Depression. It's a very good, very precise question. There is no wiggle room over here because we know exactly when, 1929, we have the Great Depression, and we are having over here the exact numbers. So you can see over here. The value of the US dollar has fluctuated since the Great Depression, influenced by various factors. During the Great Depression, prices slumped, which is reflected in the value of the dollar. However, it's important to note that from 2011 to 2019, the US dollar appreciated by 23% against the broad basket of other currencies. This appreciation was due to the fact that this is not what we're asking, right, guys? However, the value of the dollar can also be influenced by domestic economic conditions. For instance, the CAD dramatically. So the value of the US GDP decreased dramatically in the first quarter, Great Depression, dropping to. Give me the difference in $1 valuation between 1929 and 2023. How much does $1 depreciated? That's the accurate question over here, guys. Okay, value of $1 in 1929, value of $1 in 2023. According to the inflation calculator, $1 in 1929 is equivalent in purchasing power to about $17.94 2024. This means that the value of $1 has depreciated by approximately $16.94 over 95 years ago. Please note that this is approximation and actual value can vary based on various factors such as changes. I don't think this is accurate, my dear friends. So again, $1 in 1929 is or was equivalent in purchasing power. So in $1 in 1929 you could have buy stuff that worth 17, almost $18. Okay, this means that the value of $1 has depreciated approximately $16. So you understand that depreciation, if these numbers are accurate, depreciation is a real thing, and it's taken away a lot of purchasing power from the people who are actually participating in the US economy. But this is very important, again, guys, to give you a heads up. Every time when you're looking for a very straight up information and precise metrics, you want to use the precise mode over here on top. Remember what we did over here, right? You want to come over here and set precise mode for the AI companion, okay? For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use a Copilot AI from Microsoft. In this particular example, guys, we're going to use very balanced over here on the settings creative mode that will help us to start a business. In the first example that we're going to go over here, guys, we're going to ask what products are good to start an e-commerce business in 2024 based on Google Trends. Let's see. In the previous video, guys, we used Bart AI to start a dropshipping store. We got amazing results. We got Google Trends, all the top search products around Christmas. We got amazing. You definitely want to go out on the channel and find this video as well. Let's see how the Copilot will perform in comparison with. So what we're having over here, let's see. That's a great question. E-commerce, dynamic competitive, blah blah blah. Sustainable products, consumers are becoming more. That's not what I'm looking for. Give me exact products. You see, that's not good. How about stop? We need to stop replying. Okay. Sustainable products, personalized products, smart products. That's not what I'm looking. How about based on search volume? What are the most searched products recently on Bing search? It didn't answer us for Google search. I think we all know why, but they cannot skip the question for Bing search. Let's see. Based on the web search results, same thing. Oh my gosh, this is very bad, guys. Unfortunately, it looks like I cannot recommend you because they simply cannot help us. Can you even give us a practical information aside from generic sustainable products examples? Let's see. Keep giving us this same tech. I'm sorry if you're not satisfied with previous answer. I was trying to give you some trending categories of products that if you want to check, where do you sending me? So if you want a more practical information, you can check out some of the resources that I found from my tool. For example, so guys, if you pay very close attention, if you watch other videos, we did case studies. Bing is very strong of giving you sources. It's giving you links to the website. It's not strong of building its own conclusions, which I don't know. If we click on this, for example, they give us a practical e-commerce, which provides news, tips, guidance, and examples of online e-commerce. If you click on this one, why would I click on this one? Charts of 2024, outlook of global CEOs, January 24. Oh, it looks like some blog post or something. Also, they gave us how to start a business from scratch, guide from Shopify, another useful resource, guide to comma, crazy egg. So guys, I cannot recommend you using a Copilot for starting a business or any real life advice or real life navigation or tutorial how to do something. Obviously, so far I can tell you that Bart AI is the winner. It beat ChatGPT. ChatGPT has outdated information and very confusing generic propositions and answers. So if you really want to look to find, we created a Shopify business using Bart AI. Go out and find the video. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft Bing Image Creator. It's very interesting, guys, very useful. You will be able to create amazing designs, as you can see over here. These particular images are simply powered by Dalio 3. which, as you may have guessed, is extremely powerful. Very important. First thing, you want to click over here, join and create. You want to create after you sign in, right, with your account. In our example over here, guys, we are going to create something unique. We are going to create a city in the middle of the ocean that is looking like New York City. Well, guys, now we are waiting to see what will be the result over here. Very interesting. It is easy to use. You don't have to have a specific particular knowledge, or you don't have to be a designer or creator. You can just use your imagination. It usually takes a while, but it depends on the traffic, depends how many people are using it. If you can see over here what has been given here as an idea, as inspiration, if you can see, there's an astronaut, right, that is not actually in the space. It looks like he's floating somewhere else. Okay. Oh wow, just look at this. Look at what we created over here, guys. If you click on one of these images, right, you're gonna essentially have this amazing creation. So guys, what we can do this, first of all, you can click share, right? You can share this to a website. You can share, you can copy the link, you can put the link inside your blog post. You can come over here on the plus sign that you see over here. You can essentially save this into your images because you have a collection, right? Usually people create collections. Or you can click on the three dots over here and simply click download. This is simply unbelievable. As you can see, the quality of it is saved in 262 kilobytes. So it is not a large format, right? So you click over here, you click download, and then you simply download it, okay? This is how simple it is. So if you look at the other images, so if we close down, we can look at, wow, look at this image, guys. This is simply unbelievable. Just think about how you can utilize this in your own world. Just, you see, we have two statues of liberty, right? You have multiple crossing bridges. It's absolutely stunning, and this has just been generated and created from like I said, just one simple prompt. Look at this. So guys, this is how simple it is. If you want to change something, right, you can click on the text underneath and you can essentially add to your previous prompt. For example, if you want to come over here, you can simply create and you can add more to the items. The more important part over here is that you have this small lightning on the side. So this might essentially means that creating images more quickly with boost, that will essentially help you to speed up the whole process, right? It's kind of an upgrade. So essentially you can utilize many functions, but this is simply mind-blowing, guys. For more tips and tricks like this, subscribe and come back for more. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Copilot from Microsoft Bing AI. This is a very important assistant that is performing the best I find it so far based on my case studies in the business analytical numbers game. If you want to write a particular document or fill up a particular document or create a template of a invitation, cover letter, a job offer, resume, that type of documents, it does do a very good job. There are particular flaws. You want to make sure you watch my other case studies and videos on the actual AI assistant, but in this example over here, I'm going to show you how you can craft a sales offer and how you can actually promote this sales offer using a marketing strategy. The first thing you want to do, you want to log into your Bing account. You want to come over here on the actual Copilot, and then I want you to set the conversation style at precise. You see the three options: creative, balanced, and precise. We always work with precise when we do business propositions or anything related to sales. Then I want you to go ahead and click on the lower right corner at the small keyboard icon. Here we're going to create our prompt and we're going to ask very detailed questions. In this example, I am selling a car insurance. Please give me a very targeted sales pitch with highly engaging strategies to close at least 9 out of 10 customers. So guys, we gave the general idea. We present who we are and we set our goals to set at least 9 out of 10 rate of success. So now let's see what the actual Copilot can do for us. And you can replace this with whatever job you have, whatever goals you have. It's supposed to work. I cannot guarantee you, but every single strategy is the same. So obviously they're trying to reach out in the cold calling manner over here. This is the sales pitch. Hello, I hope you're having a great day. I'm here to talk about something that we all need, but hope we never have to use car insurance. It's not just about compliance with the law, it's about peace of mind. Okay, highlighting the benefits. Our car insurance policy is designed with your needs in mind. It offers comprehensive coverage that protects you, your vehicle, and others on the road. We cover everything from collision damage, theft, to personal injury. Personalizing the pitch. You see guys, it works very, very well if you really know how to ask, how to create the prompts. It's all about the prompts. I can probably create 1000 videos here only with different prompts in different businesses, so you guys can actually see how it works. To be very clear, I tried to use Copilot and AI Bing chat for e-commerce, for Shopify, for dropshipping. It didn't work. So they cannot give you like a business advice, but they can follow the line of like law, and they can follow the line of formal documentation, invitation, like this particular type of stuff, like motivation or sales pitch. It's very, very good stuff. You see, imagine driving on the rainy day and suddenly a tree falls and damages your car. You see, they even try to create empathy, try to give you a brief overview and example what you could expect by getting this idea. I'm not into insurance at all, guys. I'm not hyped about it. I just came to my mind because I know that this is very hard product to sell. Any type of insurance is hard product to sell because people are paying for something that they hope never gonna use, right? Anyway, I think we got plenty of replies and we got the point proven that this is how you can utilize the Copilot from Microsoft AI to create not only business plan, business strategy, but you could also create a sales pitch. So, very important note, as usual, Bing AI works only when you're very precise with your requests, with your prompts, okay? This is not Bart AI or ChatGPT. You gotta be extremely precise, okay? So in our example over here, we are going to ask, we're going to say that I am planning to renovate my house, which is in Long Island, New York. We're going to ask, can you please give us an estimate for the labor and materials costs, and I would say approximate duration or completion, approximate completion of the project. Also, guys, we gotta be a little more detailed. We're gonna see that the house is made out of wood and needs a new facade and roof. Okay, guys, we were very detailed, so let's see how it goes. Okay, searching for. Hello, this is Bing. I'm glad you're considering renovating your house in Long Island City. Unfortunately, I cannot give you an exact estimate for the labor and materials cost for the house, because however I can provide you with some general information, the restoration and may need to help. According to some web sources, the average, so this is good. So the AI chat might not have the exact info, they might not have approximate estimates or something, but they could essentially access the recent estimates or what people post on Reddit or what people post as reviews, and they can give you what is the average and most common reply. So over here they're saying that according to some resources, an average cost of remodel a house in Long Island is $20,000 to $100,000. Wow. Depending on the scope of the quality of the renovation, a full gut to the steps and remodel costs $100,000 to $200,000 or $60 to $150 per square foot. A kitchen remodel costs $10,000 to $50,000 on average, and the bathroom remodels cost $5,000 to $25,000. Wow. So the bathroom, guys, will cost you half of the actual kitchen remodel, and the kitchen remodel will cost you like a half of the overall remodel of the house, like 100 to 200k. Amazing. A new facade and roof may cost $6,000 to $20,000 depending on the material style you choose. To get more accurate estimates, you may want to use a home renovation cost calculator. Okay, so you see, it also gave us a couple of recommendation companies for constructions. So here is the my question: how did it generate this? Is these guys are paying Bing? Are they running ads so they're gonna get recommended and anybody else will not get recommended? Right, that's a good question. Let me ask one more question. Can you give us an approximate budget for only one room? Let's see, one room and what else? Maybe backyard upgrades. Alright, guys, we wanna make it first big and large questionnaire, and then we're gonna niche down. We wanna see what we can get as an answers if we actually make the task much easier instead of asking for the whole remodel estimation. Let's see the smaller one. So sure, I can give you the rough idea how much it will cost. According to these sources, the average cost to remodel a home in Long Island is $30 to $70 per square foot. You see that? The previous estimate that we got earlier were much higher. Were like it right over here, guys, 60 to 150. Okay, now we got down to $50, right? $30 to $70. So it's a huge difference. Okay, such living rooms, bedrooms, $375 per square foot for the wet rooms, such as bathrooms and kitchens. This means that if you have 200 square foot room, you may expect to pay $6,000 to $14,000 for a dry room and $75,000 for a wet room. Wow. As you saw over here, guys, it's not so precise. I would say still gives us plenty of general information, but these estimates, if we assume that they are accurate, it's still kind of helpful, right? If you're on the go, if you drive your car and you just ask a question randomly to get some ideas how much money you would need for each of the spaces, it's still helpful. Make sure that you check the other videos and the other tests and case studies we did on the other platforms such as Bart AI and ChatGPT. Subscribe for the channel, guys, and of course come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a presentation using the Bing chat. Very easy, guys, very simple. Write a presentation on AI business models in 2024. Let's see how it will deal with writing a presentation, giving more creative work. Sorry, but I cannot write a presentation for you. That would be a violation of safety instructions, as it could cause financial harm to you or others. However, really, business models are ways to create a SI business product. The model involves generative AI. Okay. I'm actually quite disappointed, guys. This is the second time we try to use the Bing chat for business and it's not working. So I don't know what. Okay, so give me best hiking spots in Europe. Let's try the easy way, safe way. Obviously, everything related to money and finance, it's a no go. So okay, Europe is great for destination for hiking. Okay, we have Cortina d'Ampezzo, that's Italy. Only Queen of Domains. Chamonix, that's in France. Okay, Communist Eau de Savoie. Then you have, what's that? Kregebogen. Okay, now we're coming up with pictures, guys. Now we're moving forward. Yes, it's looking very well. The Europe is a great destination for hiking enthusiasts. Beautiful. This is very, very nice. Finally, something nice, guys. Let me ask you to make it more professional for a blog post with better images. Now we're on to something. So these certain AI chatbots are good for particular tasks and not good for others. As we saw earlier, it simply doesn't work, and this one simply doesn't. We have reached the limit messages you can send by being 24 hours. Check back soon. What a surprise. Very bad, guys. I will give Bing 2 stars out of 10. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more.
Bing AI tutorial. Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Bing AI. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your Microsoft Edge and you're going to come to this section over here where it says chat. So once you click on chat, as you can see, it's going to open up chat. So this is Bing chat with ChatGPT 4. So if you click on this, this is basically your Bing AI. Now you can ask it anything. So let's say I'm going to write, tell me how to fix my, let's say, sound error in Windows 10. Okay, you can ask it anything, and it's going to give you all the recurring responses. Even if you make a typo, it's going to correct that for you. It's going to go with the nearest correct experience. As you can see, it says, "Hello, this is Bing. I'm sorry that you have issues." And it's going to start generating answers for you. Obviously, it's slower right now because maybe, the service is heavy right now. The service is more, you could say, crowded. But once it's not crowded, it's pretty easy to go ahead and walk yourself through these things, okay? So that's basically Bing AI, and that's how you're going to use it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye. Bing AI tutorial. Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Bing AI. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to open up your Microsoft Edge and you're going to come to this section over here where it says chat. So once you click on chat, as you can see, it's going to open up chat. So this is Bing chat with ChatGPT 4. So if you click on this, this is basically your Bing AI. Now you can ask it anything. So let's say I'm going to write, tell me how to fix my, let's say, sound error in Windows 10. Okay, you can ask it anything, and it's going to give you all the recurring responses. Even if you make a typo, it's going to correct that for you. It's going to go with the nearest correct experience. As you can see, it says, "Hello, this is Ring. I'm sorry that you have issues." And it's going to start generating answers for you. Obviously, it's slower right now because maybe the service is heavy right now. The service is more, you could say, crowded. But once it's not crowded, it's pretty easy to go ahead and walk yourself through these things. Okay.
Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to use Bing AI. In the previous video I showed you how to use Bing image generator. We created amazing images. You want to make sure guys you watch the previous video as well. In this video I'm gonna go through Bing AI chatbot and asking essentially Bing AI to create something for us. For example, let's ask Bing AI to tell us write a letter to the landlord moving out. Now let's test. We compare. Previously we tried Bart AI compared with ChatGPT. Now we're gonna compare ChatGPT and Bart with the Bing AI. Here is what I generated for you. When moving out, there are boxes to tick and move. Okay, one of the former is sending letter, the line of the moving in. Outside move, finalizing it. Workers will learn more. To write a letter to your landlord moving out, you should include. Okay, this is like a suggestion type. You see step 1, step 2, step 3. You can slide on the side, and they give you additional blog posts on the side, so you can essentially read more about it. Request to move inspection. Okay. So if you look at over here, guys, we can essentially use even more options by simply utilizing please write a formal letter for moving out with effective date February 2nd. So we want to see if we add additional text how the actual prompt will actually play out. So in other words, we're gonna have an updated version over here, and the way how the Bing AI actually works is trying to generate the answers based on the links or the websites that will appear on the search engine. It's like if Google has something similar on the Google search, this is what it's gonna look like. Essentially, if you come over here, as you can see, they actually generated a letter which we can actually copy. If you look on the upper right corner, we can simply copy. If you click on this one, we just copy the letter, and the letter is very cool. Dear Mr. Smith, I am writing to inform you that I will be moving out of my apartment at 123 Main Street, New York. Okay, in February the 2nd. I have enjoyed living in property. This is very helpful and looks very good. I think the font is like so legit. This looks like a letter we receive in the mail with the printed font, right? And as you can see, they also give you like an interaction and additional advice. I hope this letter helps you with the move. If you need more information, tips on how to write the letter to the landlord, you can check out these web pages. So this is what I mentioned, guys. They are connecting the social media ranking websites on the topic, and they're including their links that you can simply utilize for more information. But this is how you can use it. I don't think a lot of people know about this, but the search engine Bing's working alongside with the AI can help you act as a chatbot and do some stuff for you. You can essentially give more commands, and if you don't like it, you can simply always refresh or add more to the prompt on top, and you will get even more information. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a presentation using the Bing chat. Very easy, guys, very simple. Write a presentation on AI business models in 2024. Let's see how it will deal with writing a presentation, giving more creative work. Sorry, but I cannot write a presentation for you. That would be a violation of safety instructions, as it could cause financial harm to you or others. However, really, business models are ways to create a business product. The model involves generative AI. Okay. I'm actually quite disappointed, guys. This is the second time we try to use the Bing chat for business and it's not working. So I don't know what. Okay, so give me best hiking spots in Europe. Let's try the easy way, safe way. Obviously, everything related to money and finance, it's a no go. So okay, Europe is great for destination for hiking. Okay, we have Cortina d'Ampezzo, that's Italy. Known in Queen of Domains. Chamonix, that's in France. Okay, Communist Eau de Savoie. Then you have, what's that? Kregebogen. Okay, now we're coming up with pictures, guys. Now we're moving forward. Yes, it's looking very well. The Europe is a great destination for hiking enthusiasts. Beautiful. This is very, very nice. Finally, something nice, guys. Let me ask you to make it more professional for a blog post with better images. Now we're on to something. So these certain AI chatbots are good for particular tasks and not good for others. As we saw earlier, it simply doesn't work, and this one simply doesn't. We have reached the limit messages you can send by being 24 hours. Check back soon. What a surprise. Very bad, guys. I will give Bing 2 stars out of 10. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to show you and I'm going to give you a review and breakdown of how to use Bing and what is Bing and the difference between Bing and usual Google search. So let's come over here, come on bing.com, create an account, and let's try to explore what is different, what is good, what is bad to the usual Google search engine. So as you can see, first thing, if you look, we have a regular search box where we can essentially look for whatever we were looking for, and we have the actual Ask Bing chat. This is the integrated version of a chatbot which will help us to give additional links to the topics we're interested in. For example, if I click on the Ask Bing chat and, for example, create a query by simply clicking on the Ask Me Anything box underneath, we're simply going to get a chance to ask a question. In our example, this could be anything. For example, what will be the weather today in New York City? Right? So you can ask the chatbot, and let's compare the answer that the chatbot will give us versus if we type the same exact question in the search box later. So if you can look over here, according to the weather results by Bing, the weather is going to be 53 degrees. So we're going to get a short answer with some details, and we're going to get the 2 websites links underneath. So if you want to learn more, this is what we're going to get if we use the chatbot. If you go back and click on the actual Bing and type the same question over here on the search box, right? What will be the weather today in New York City? As you can see over here, we're getting the absolute same experience that usually you will get simply by using Google search. We're going to get a small visualization that is coming from some of these popular websites about the weather. We are going to scroll down and get the same websites that appear on the search results on Google, right? If you come on the site, the only difference by simply moving this menu here is that you have the copilot function, which essentially it's additional AI tool that comes with the subscription. You have to subscribe to it. It's essentially integrates with another apps that you're using into the Microsoft 365 Office kit, so it can analyze, it can help you, visualize a particular data. But aside from that, you can simply scroll from the bottom, and it's absolutely the same. It's when you click a search tools, right, you can essentially change the time, the most recent information. If you come over here on my Bing, you can essentially create and you can maintain your audience over here. If you have remember how before there was like a Google Suite, and a lot of people were building contacts, and Bing is trying to do something like this, which I don't know how successful would it be. The question is, in the end of the day, what people are really interested in. If we go back to the original place where we started, you can scroll down and you can see that this is something like what is Google Trends and how Google Trends will look like on Bing Trends. So this is the trending page on Bing. This is what they summarize by what people are typing, which websites are checked the most on a daily basis, and these are the articles in these websites which people are choosing to read the most. So if you scroll down, if you're using the desktop version of Windows, right, you already have the Bing integrated inside. So remember, when you go on the lower right corner on your laptop, right, to see the weather, you usually gonna get the news. So you're gonna get the Bing news as well. I don't know how do I like this. It feels okay. It feels okay because it is not so busy, right? Some of the other websites, they're so busy, there's like a lot going on. If you go on the upper right corner over here and click on the three straight lines, essentially you will have your Bing menu and settings. This is where you're going to change the theme if you want to go to a dark theme. This is where you're going to change the privacy, the feedback, the search history, where you probably can delete it as well, same as the Google search, right? And essentially you can change a lot of other programs. There is something that is called rewards. This is where you are going to earn rewards by simply testing a lot of the features. You're simply going to use them. You're going to run a particular image generator on Bing image creator. You're probably gonna try to experience some of the other features by simply trying to visualize data by using the copilot. Engaging with some of these new features will give you these rewards, and then you can exchange these rewards with cash, or you can essentially use these rewards to participate in drawings for gift cards. Not too hype about this, guys. I think it's interesting. I think it's important, and it's good to have a fair knowledge around Bing. I don't know how popular it will get in the future, right? Because Microsoft was steps ahead in front of Google by simply working on and acquiring ChatGPT and OpenAI, but seems like the BART AI is doing very, very well right now. So I don't know how the competition will play out in the future. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and come back for more. Hi guys, in this video I'm gonna give you some tips how to utilize new prompts using the new Bing chat. This is very important because I've been having plenty of experiments with the Bing itself. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work as good as BART AI. So if you're interested to see all the other experiments we did, please check out the previous videos. In this video, guys, I'm gonna show you how to utilize Bing to help us plan our trip to Barcelona. Okay, in this simple step-by-step tutorial, I'm gonna show you how precise this chat is. Let's click on Ask Bing Chat. So in our example over here, we are going to start with requesting, and we have to be very precise. I wanna highlight this. So the Bing AI chat works very good only if you're extremely precise in your requests, okay, in your prompts. So in this example over here, we're going to say, I am planning a trip vacation, okay, like I said, very specific, to Barcelona in May of 2024. Okay. Can you suggest okay, let's say 5 best attractions that I should see? Okay, very specific. We have 5 best attractions. We have trip to Barcelona. We have May of 2024. Okay, let's see what kind of results we're going to get. Because previously, guys, like I said, we've been using more generic questions and didn't work at all. So as you can see over here, Barcelona is wonderful city with many amazing So attractions during your trip, okay, we have the list of it. So we have the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. Okay, this is the most iconic landmark. Okay, Parc Güell, another curiosity, Gaudi. La Rambla, this is the most famous street in Barcelona. Gothic Quarter, this is the oldest part of the city. Okay, we have some suggestions. Okay, we have some pictures as well, guys. Okay, can you make this into I would say timetable and make it in a form for printing, so I can make a copies and handle to my friends. Okay, let's see. Can you make this into a timetable and make it in the form of printing so I can make this a copy to my friend? I'm sorry, but I can't make a timetable for you. That's something you will have to do yourself. I don't think he really understood what I was trying to say, but let me paraphrase. Sorry, I meant itinerary. I meant itinerary, that's why I was trying to say. Okay, no problem, I can create an itinerary for your trip to Barcelona. It's my fault over here, guys. You see day 1, day 2, day 4, day 5. Okay, so again, this is, I want you to learn from my mistakes over here, guys. Again, I mentioned in the beginning that you should be very precise, and this is how you are going to work towards achieving that, okay? So you can adjust this itinerary according to the preferences of the budget. You can also find more information for the trips of the website. I hope this helps. Okay, guys, I think this is very good. It also gave us how to, they gave us a suggestion from a YouTube video, which is mind-blowing, that how you can print a file, and I think it's very helpful. It's not I think it requires a little more work, more friendly approach, but it looks good because you see it gave us the map. You have the Gourmet Park Appartement, you have Parc du Ciudadela, right? You have a lot of things. So in the next video, guys, I'm gonna show you how you can essentially start a business using Bing Chat. For more tips and tricks like this, guys, subscribe and follow for more. Hi guys, in today's video we're going to explore Bing Chat and using Bing AI to find out how we can excel on the social media space. We're going to ask a detailed question to gather some information. What are the advantages of starting a brand new social media versus trying to grow the old one? Let's dive in. First thing, you want to come over here and sign up for Bing, and then you want to click on Ask Bing Chat. When you click on it, you will have an option to select what type of questions you want to highlight on, and you want to click on the lower right corner where you see the small keyboard sign. Now let's try to ask the right question. Give me tips for growing on social media in 2024. Please be detailed and don't include any generic suggestions. We run a couple of different case studies with Bart AI and ChatGPT, guys, so you want to make sure you go ahead and watch these videos as well. So far, Bart AI is the winner, but let's see how we can achieve our results using the Bing AI. Okay, understand your audience. You need to know what and who to target as your audience. This includes their motivation, inspirations. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, once you understand your target audience, you can create audience persons. Okay, choose the right platform, be active on the platform where your audience live. You need to put brand where they can find you easily rather than expecting them to seek you. Consistent posting schedule. Create a consistent posting schedule. This helps keep your audience engaged. Post short videos. Embrace social SEO. Help to increase your visibility on the social media platforms. Engage with your audience. Use data sophisticatedly. Okay, social media collaboration and processes. Leverage when the help of the AI will help you out. Strategic approach. And as you can see over here, the main point of using Bing AI is that Bing is giving you like a links and giving you sometimes the actual source of the information where they gather the info from. The issue with this is that sometimes they just give you a random blog post that they find on the search engine of Bing. So it's not like they're giving you the best source possible, right? They're giving you just whatever they find. Whereas with Bart AI is giving you like the most credible because they're using Google ratings, right? People leave comments, what is legit and what isn't, what is working and what is not. What. So now let's niche down, please. Niche down sectors where competition is low. We want to get a little more detailed information, guys. This is not gonna help us if we just run with this one. Sure, here are some sectors with low competition in 2024. B2B influencers. Okay, predict, build a strong foundation. The generative AI. We are going to use generative AI in social media space. This could be a great opportunity to stand out from the crowd. Social commerce. Wow, social commerce is not a new concept. There are still many untapped opportunities within the sector. For example, integration of retail media and the creator economy is still a relatively new trend. Threats are quietly growing as a positive space. This could be a great opportunity. I've been hearing that threats is going down, my dear friends. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Longer form videos on TikTok, welcoming longer form videos. This could be a great opportunity to create more in-depth content and engage with your audience. I don't know, guys. We do get some interesting point of views, but I don't feel that. I don't know, guys. I just feel that the Bing AI is not as good as Bart AI. That's my personal opinion. We just don't get so much new information over here. For more videos like this, guys, subscribe and like this video.